Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime! Hi guys, I'm back. Aren't you lucky? Survey says not really. Okay. Broken daggers. I think we've got another task to turn in. Any more than one? Doesn't look like it.
Greetings.
Greetings. Let's see. The third gear's all the way up there. That is Vow of Vengeance. Well, that sounds exciting. Let's do that. Set as the quest guide. Focus. Mount up. And then we'll ride. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Hope the last bits of your weekend are going okay. There's supposed to be... there it is. Don't have the right tool for that. Well, you know, I can fix that. Like that. It's just simple science. Quiet Sunday around here. Been watching a little bit of the World of Warcraft Race to World First. They're on, I think, the 4th boss, and ain't nobody having an easy time with that. Top guilds are all at like 60 plus pulls. The Elf Stone. May Gavanen, may not Gavanen, haven't decided yet. Defeat Skiffy Blackhand. Sickening of the Land. Defeat spiders, okay. Webs of Sorrow, collect spinnerets. Warm spinnerets. That's an old guy music reference. Old Bones, defeat whites. And the misplaced cook. Find Bercy. I have no quest for Hendraval. I have something due north. That's Skiffy. Well, let's take a little trip for Skiffy. This is a nasty little place to wander around in, as a lot of wooden walls. Makes kiting a challenge. Heart Seeker coming in. Two down. Going to be killing lots and lots of fellow dwarves, although they're not really fellow dwarves. They're from a different tribe, I guess. A clan? I don't know what the... What would you call different flavors of dwarves? House? Well, let's go ahead and drop this so we can... Sorry to this guy. He's going to... Oh! Guess what? Ah, Skiffy. Got him. What can we say? That Skiffy's kind of a loser. Grab a chest. It's got some fat loot in it. I spent 70 silver to buy a better bow. About another 20% improvement in damage. Let's mount up. The server is starting to come to life now as more successful transfers are going through. Mine went through last night, finally. So now this character has access to my former Landroval shared storage. Ooh, heavy rowan branch. Extra rowan. I think, occasionally, I should be able to whack together some wood and probably get to tier 2 on forestry. Try to do that. So before we turn it in, before we forget... Forester. Yeah, we're very close. We can make 3 more boards. 24. Yeah, that'll be enough. Evidently, it won't be enough. Thought it would be enough. It wasn't quite enough. Sitting there 196 out of 200. The nerve. Alright, talk to the guy we need to talk to. I am playing on one of the new 64-bit servers. I'm playing on Peregrine. And transfer went through yesterday after about 48 hours. So if you're planning on transferring, be patient. It took better than 2 days. No, it took about 3 days before I could even, for the first time, see the transfer button. Every other time I tried, the transfer button didn't even show up. Vow of Vengeance. And the Plundered Port. And also Gondaman Debris Town. And Another Brother's Sorrow.
What are you saying? Speak with me a moment.
Control L. The only disconnects I've been getting, I'll tell you, the first day I got a couple of hangs where I had to kill the app or wait for the timeout, which is about 5 minutes. And I had 3 crashes, but the crashes are a result of the fact that they have changed the deed log to look like this and be so broken it crashes the client pretty regularly. It's ugly, it's less functional, and it crashes the client, and they haven't fixed it in a week. Other than that, though, it's been fine. Oh, where's the other earring? Where's the crappier earring? There it is. Yeah. Where was the better one? Where did it go? Why am I blind? There it is. Oh my god, it didn't automatically equip. What on earth, guys? Seriously. The transfer has been a clusterfuck. Mind you, I think most of the player base expected it to be a clusterfuck. So I don't think we're, at least speaking for myself, I shouldn't speak for others. I'm not surprised by the clusterfucky nature. That's kind of what you get when you're dealing with an older game. And besides, we're used to them having significant problems anytime there's difficulties. What does bother me actively is how they seem to be surprised by it. When none of us were surprised. Well, thank you. Greetings from America to Sweden. I have some Swedish descent in me. I used to have blonde hair as part of that, I guess. Although also German, so that could be blonde. Anyway, yeah. Basically quarter Swedish. Do for fun outside of gaming? Gaming has been my primary source of entertainment, specifically computer gaming, since about 1980. I also read. That's the primary too. But, you know, I'm an old retired guy who spends almost my entire day sitting on my fat ass in front of the computer. I do occasionally fiddle with my statue. That's true. For those of you not in on it, it's a dick joke. Glad I could help. No, but I bought my first computer in 80, I think, an Apple II Plus, and I bought it specifically to play games on. And I have bought a couple of dozen computers in the intervening years. And so, yeah, it's been my primary method of keeping myself occupied. Somehow I managed to put a bleed on a skeleton. I'm skilled. I play a lot off stream. Yeah. I generally try not to play the same game off stream that I am playing on stream. There are some cases where that's not going to be true, but for most of the cases, if I'm playing it on stream, you're probably not playing it off stream. I'm playing something else. Because I assume some of the people who are watching like the continuity of, you know, they know where I left off the day before. And they're kind of curious as to, you know, what else I'm doing in that situation, whatever it may be. Also, one of my least likable traits as a streamer is the fact I have I don't want to say a short attention span, but if there are a lot of cool games to play, I have trouble sticking to one. Here for the vibes? Thank you. That's about the nicest compliment I can be paid. So one of the advantages I get from not playing the same game off stream is I am more likely to play it for more streams. If that makes any sense. You know, if there's something else I want to play, well, if there's something I want to play that isn't Lord of the Rings, I can play it off stream for 14 hours a day if I want. You know, like I dropped, I don't know, 6 or 7 days in a row on Avowed. Was enjoying it. Am enjoying it. Hope to go back to it, but I've got stuff coming up. He's back again. Oh, they killed him in a big hurry. Guild Wars 2, the second content drop for Janther Wilds is on Tuesday. So it doesn't matter if I want to play Avowed on stream. I won't be playing it on stream come Tuesday. Stick to one game. I have a terrible, and I would say really not helpful attitude as a streamer, in that I very seldom finish games. There are a number of things that I think do not help me being a, massive streamer. I can be an asshole. I almost never finish games. I'll play a game I haven't played before or a game I played in the past, and I'll have people start watching, and I'll get up to like a half a dozen, 8, maybe 10 people, and I get bored and I move to something else, and most people are not interested in the streamer. They're more interested in either the game or the game and the streamer combo. There are a lot of streamers I watch, but if they're playing certain games or not playing a game I'm interested in, I stop watching. So I have no reason to expect that for most people. That's not the case. I'll occasionally watch, for instance, Muckluck is a Guild Wars 2 streamer. If he's playing Guild Wars 2, I'm a good chance I'm watching. If he's playing something else, it's a much smaller chance, unless it's a game I'm interested in seeing him play. There it is. Hi, Niffy. Old bones? Yes, I killed them. Bring the skull to Glamir. Hey, Glamir. This is from the dwarf, 8 feet away, who's too lazy to talk to you. Or maybe he just doesn't like elves either, which makes him a right-thinking dwarf. Bring the elf stone to the standing stone and defeat its guardian. I've defeated its guardian once. I have to defeat it again? That's not fair. Gloves. Not as good at... Sorry. Better than what I'm wearing. Okay, we'll definitely equip those. It is a rare thing for me to finish a single-player game. Well, what is that? Finish a single-player game, even if I'm just, playing it off-stream and enjoying it. It's still a very rare thing. There have been a few on stream that I've done finished completely on stream. Call of Cthulhu. The first Sam Lake game. Can't even remember the name of the damn thing now. Because I'm not good with remembering things anymore. Stay young, kids. That's my advice. Just stay young. Now we don't have to worry about the I can't remember shit anymore. What is it I'm looking for? Oh my god, there it is. The standing stone. Just historically, I just don't finish most games. something else gets my attention, and off I go. Alright, we'll kill the whites, and then we'll summon the bigger, uglier white. Well, we want to kill this one too. So what we'll do is we will drop a trap, because he pops up about here. We'll gather our focus. We'll summon him. He's caught. I'm out of the range of his spitty attack. And he didn't even get a swing at me. Ha ha! What a loser. Although it's likely one shouldn't taunt the undead, just as a general rule. I mentioned yesterday that this location right around here is where at one time I lost a character at level 19 and 95% of the way to 20, which gets you a title if you don't die and get to level 20. So I did not get that title because the mob I was fighting that would give me the title, I disconnected. I've never forgotten. I've never gotten over the trauma of losing the Undying title at level 19.95 on my first Rune Master. I was robbed.
Swinad Melon.
Swinad Melon. Sure, melon head. That sounds good. Now, this is a light helm, but it has a little bit of a crit rating, so we're going to wear that, because it's also quite spiffy. You'll note the feather matches the steel blue of my eyes.
Is there aught which you need?
Yeah, do I need aught? I don't know. As far as I know, I'm not autistic, so I don't need aught. Thank you. I'm hearing that's not the same thing. Never mind. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and that. And that. Trophies can just be sold. Piles of dirty filth. I tell you, realistically, I just can't get enough dirty filth in my life. A lot of people don't appreciate the importance of dirty filth. We're there. I think that's spooters and stuff over there. But we also have some rowan branches. I have the quest to go to Bree, so I can head off to Bree at any time. You know, if that city had ever been destroyed in the War of the Ring, they would have had to rename it to Debris. Thank you. That's the entirety of the joke. It's not funny, but it is the entirety of the joke. Webs of Sorrow. We're looking for spooters. Nope, don't need them. Spiders, spiders. Nope, nope. Bear and bird. Technically, they are not spiders. You can tell because they're not. I have collected a spider spinneret. That's one. Well, you know, I think this very special spider deserves a heart seeker. I'm just generous like that. Poor little spiders, said nobody. Ever, pretty much. Ash, and I can't pick them up because I don't have, because I was one log shy of getting the next tier of forestry. Not that I'm bitter. Oh, wait. Yes, I am. Spooters in Hauvlin. One thing pretty much every RPG has, whether it's just an RPG or an MMORPG, you can almost always count on spiders and sewers. It's not guaranteed by any means, but the odds are high. Foolish spooters. Well, let's once again we have a cocoon. I think I need to get like 5 or 6 of those. Oh no, that's just the cash. Okay. Cash money, yo. Oh, look, it's just... They don't stand a chance again. Ooh, Snow Spinner Mother. That's another level for me. Level 14. That's the Indomitable title. Traits, we have a point. More swift bow damage, please. What else are we looking for in here? The misplaced cook. I don't think I get credit for the escort. Oh, I did. I completed. Here I am saying, no, I'm not going to get credit for this, for escorting him, so I'm not going to bother escorting him, and then I got credit for him. What nasty beast we got? Well, I'm going to go ahead and just escort just in case. I don't think I actually have to escort. I think I'm done. But I will anyway. Because, hey, I'm a nice person. And so I will help this other player. I will note that they appear to be a dwarf hunter. Which obviously, as I am a dwarf hunter, that's a plus. However, on the negative side... They seem to be using a bow. We're not elves, man. Bows are primitive. Non-technological. We're scientists. crossbows, dude. Trust me on this. Thank you so much. Yeah. We did good things and helped him. And okay, we're heading that way. Another deed completed. Title awarded. Indomitable. Or depending on how you pronunciate it. How you pronounce it, indomitable or indomitable. You say potato. I say potato. Actually, I don't say potato. I say potato. If you say potato, wow, where the hell are you from? There's somebody I'm supposed to talk to right down there. Oh. Perhaps it's better if I don't plummet to a painful death. Actually, in this game, it's hard to fall to your death. It's real easy to fall and get a movement debuff. Those of us who've played the game for years would also know that as the sound. Like this, say. Oh, I caught the edge there, and I got a sort of a, like catching the curl of a wave. So I didn't actually get the and a movement speed debuff, which lasts, I think, like 3 or 5 seconds is the minimum. And 60 seconds is the maximum. And if you fall any further than the 60-second debuff, you do die.
What can I do for you?
Oh, no. Not ready to leave for that, I don't think. Talk to... Where is Laergill? I didn't even see the damn ring. Annoying. Life is filled with annoyances. Have you noticed that life is filled with annoyances? Of course, it doesn't it doesn't help. Wow, English and hard. That I'm an irritable old fart. I repeat, stay young. More rowan branches.
How can I be of service?
Well, blueberry muffins. Sure, why not? Oh, and the staff that I can't use. She's just giving me the crap she's got sitting around that she doesn't need. Alright, I'm going to hit Gondaman. I'm going to hit it real hard. Not really. Other than the client crashes, which are due to the inexplicably buggy and crappy new deed window. Why they felt they needed to upgrade it and then make it worse, I don't know. But they have succeeded. And it's buggy and crashes the client. So other than that, the new servers appear to have been holding up pretty well. Here we are, back at Gondolin. There we go. We now have Journeyman available. How are we doing in Woodworker? Not very well in Woodworker, I have to say. So what we're going to do is we're going to go processing. Processing is a faster way of leveling up a skill. Ooh, smooth ash javelin. That's one smooth ash javelin. A faster, more efficient way of leveling up as opposed to making items and then just selling them. Back to the woodworking tools. Make all those. Basically, you take some, in this case, you take wood, you turn them into boards, you turn the boards back into shaving, which are components to make more boards, and you go back and forth, and basically it allows you to economically gain crafting XP. It does use the materials over time, but in essence you gain half your materials back for, in this case I had started with being able to make 4 wooden shavings. That gave me enough to make boards, and then the boards became shavings, basically back and forth, and I've almost went from like 26 to 156, so I've got 10 more coming here. So that was 150 crafts from a very small number. We almost finished it out. 186, so basically we need 2 more boards. 1 more board, maybe? Should be 1 more board would be enough to finish it off. It's so much better than the old method, which required you to just repeatedly make the same objects over and over and over again, and it required so much material that at the highest tiers, crafting your way to the mastery tier in higher tiers was just absolutely excruciating. Pony. Thrassy's Lodge. Look, Ma, no hands. Why do we ride out this gate to Thrassy's when Thrassy's is in literally the other direction? I don't know. So we will see. I'm going to try the storyline thing next, which is a blue tier difficulty quest. I don't remember exactly which one this is. Langless is in the Hunter's Lodge. Lene told you to return to him, assist in the raid on the Dower Hand camp. Oh, good. I have a choice of a club, or a staff, or some meh leggings. If memory serves, this was really difficult on the Angmar server, this quest. Because, in essence, every once in a while when you killed a mob, it would spawn a wraith, and the wraiths were very, very dangerous. And so, if you were fighting off 3 mobs, and let's say you'd finished the first one, the second one, you finally finished the third one, and the wraith popped up, and you weren't at full health, you were dead. But we don't have to worry about a wraith popping up here. Let's go.
The Ranger Langless prepares to mount an effort to rescue the elf prince Aberfall from the clutches of the treacherous Dower.
You must hurry.
And that is a client crash. And now the excitement begins. Will I still be eligible for the Undying? Title. You have to reach level 20 without dying. I'm going to say I'm probably dead. Because SSG can't fix a bug they introduced with their new system. Nice work, guys. Really impressive work. I mean, Star Wars The Old Republic introduced a UI that was crap. Much worse than the old one. I don't know, what, 3 years ago? Something like that. I mean, it was genuinely bad. Again, it looked like it was a junior college C- final project. But at least it didn't introduce any new bugs that would crash the client. SSG, on the other hand, has outdone them. I'm not dead. Is Langlass dead? He's not dead yet. Let us pause and get our bearings, lest we are caught unawares. Okay. And he says that and immediately starts running. Nice work, dude. Let's rest here for a moment. Yeah. Given how long you rested the last time you said that?
They know we are here.
They know we are here now. The fighting will be worse up ahead. Now it is time to go. There's my very best bad Elvish accent. Now he's walking. Now he's running again. Now he's running. It's a stout dour hand. Gotta say, I bet most dour hands are stout. Because they're dwarves. And dwarves are kind of chunky. The moment I thought I heard something ahead. I am a Hendrival Slayer. Because bird is the word. I am a Brigand Slayer. I'm just... I kill many things. I kill a large variety of things. A dour hand and a dour hand commander. You're waiting for me? Oh, thank you, dude. That's awful thoughtful. He wasn't waiting for me, actually, it turned out. That was me pressing the wrong button. I hope you enjoyed it. That happens from time to time round here. Let us hold here. I sense we are near the end of our pursuit. We will need all our strength for the coming battle, I fear. Uh-huh.
You are a boon companion.
I'm a boon companion. Oh, that was what happened, actually, is I didn't fail. The Wraith killed Langless. That was what happened. Hakon Iron Fist. You think we would keep him here? He will die, you will die, all our foes will die. Now Skorgrim will reward me when I bring him back your heads. Come, my pets. His pets didn't make it. We killed him before he could summon his pets. This has been a waste of time and blood, neither of which we can afford. I finished. I succeeded. I did not die. That was the problem, wasn't that I got killed on Angmar. The problem is that Langless got killed. He's just not as good at his job as I am.
What do you need?
The leggings. They're not really good. But fine, a little extra armor can't hurt.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time? Do I have a choice? Really? Talk to Svanner. Let's see, where do we have to go? Svanner's probably down there. Yeah. That's two things down there. That's to Bree. That's in there. That's Bree. What's the remarkable bow? Collect the stolen bow? I don't remember. Is that also down there? It's in the general vicinity. Alright. More rowan branches. Don't have the tool for that. Do now. Haha. Sure, you are. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit the right button. Sigurdur.
Your service.
And your families.
You come at a most fortuitous time.
Defeat Dour Hands at Keladul.
At your service.
Svanner.
And your families.
Alright, he will take me back inside as well. For white, we're vengeance at killing Dour Hands. Talk to Svanner and rescue. I'm not sure that the bow isn't outside of Keladul, not actually in Keladul. Must be inside. I'm not sure it's inside the instanced space or not. So the instanced space, I think, is slightly higher level, but I may be misremembering. But if there's another player headed in between the two of us, we shouldn't have any real problems. Three of us. Correction, there are three of us. I've killed one. I think it's like random where the bow is. Or no, I'm collecting treasure boxes. So the bow then should be in that area. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you standing right in front of me. like it's a wooden chest, maybe? Is that what the bow is? Come on, give me the bow. Give me the bow. No, it's just a chest of goodies. Oh, well, he's walking this way. I would hate for him to disturb me while I was looting all of their stuff, so we'll just kill him. Treasure boxes. Treasure box. I don't remember what is in that box. There's the other treasure box. There's the treasure box. We've got lots of treasure boxes. I thought for sure one of them had the bow. Okay, that's 6 out of 6 treasure boxes. I'm in the red area. Is there like a key drop from one of the mobs to open the box back there? Maybe I should check my loot. No, nothing here with the Spire of Keladul, but... I suppose I have to admit that I have no idea where the bloody bow is. I think the reason I thought it was here is that, well, I mean, first of all, the red area implies that it's here. But that the last time I tried to find it, I failed in exactly the same way, which is why I was remembering that it was there. When, of course, it's not. Got a couple of turn-ins. But that was kind of why I went looking over there. Is because I had checked there the last time I tried looking. Didn't find diddly. Nor did I find bow. So we have one at Gondaman to turn in. Remarkable bow. Named Starcath. So it's specifically a named mob. Defender of the Halls, by the way. Another 5 Latro points. I am irked. A remarkable bow. Pardon the flashbang. Trying to find Starcath, and he can't. Outside the wall. The implication is that he's on a cooldown when he spawns. So someone may have killed him when I was over here before. So my initial thought, memory, that he was around here somewhere, might have been correct. There he is. Drop that. We'll juice up. And we'll give him... Excellent. Alright, I got the stolen bow. I'm currently still set to... Yeah, Thorin's Gate. Don't worry, Spawner, I'll be coming. So I may skip streaming tomorrow because it's going to be a busy week for streaming, as I intend to be streaming, I'd expect, a lot. But that's going to probably depend on the actual quality of the new content drop we get in Guild Wars 2 on Tuesday.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Sure, I can leave you to your misery, you miserable bastard.
Help me.
No, I can't help you. You're on your goddamn own.
I am at your service.
So for Tuesday, I'll probably be starting streaming early. I mean, not when the stream goes live, which I think is at 9 a.m. Pacific time, but probably like 11, 10 or 11 Pacific time. Also, there'll be drops. So for those of you who might be Guild Wars 2 players, yay, drops. The patch is taking us to Bavanisos, which is an ancient city of a dead race. Well, we think dead. The Mersat. And they're dead, and that's a good thing. They were not good guys. But this is the ruined city of theirs. Also seems to be haunted by them, and possibly also, or probably also, the enemies that they first all but exterminated, the Seers.
What do you need?
Let's see. The bow is not as good as the one I'm currently wielding. I get that regardless. Let's see. Light armor. Oh yes, I have probably, it's got to be 6,000 hours in the game. Last time I checked, by adding up the hours for my most played characters, was 5,500 hours. So yeah, it's got to be 6,000. A lot. Many times. No, that one's probably actually better. Yeah, Got dual wielding now. Yeah, they've opened the new 64-bit non-special servers, and so I wanted to take advantage of what I call the new server smell and play on it. No, I don't need tips. I've played my hunters, I don't know, 110, 130, somewhere in there level. So he's been played a fair amount. He was never my most played character, but played a fair amount. Let's see, Forester. Guess we didn't get enough wood. We didn't. The woodworker. We don't have the wood for that. Okay. But we do have some more stuff for tasks, I think. But thank you for asking, Miss T. Yeah. Let's see. Broken sword sheaths. Is that it? No, we have daggers again. And I think we have enough broken daggers. We'll be able to finish out our tasks for the day.
Well met. What do you want?
Those who may not be familiar with it, it's a small amount of XP, but it's also a good chunk of rep. So that's the advantage to doing your tasks. 5 a day by default. Basically, otherwise,
What do you need?
it's junk loot. So if you're not interested in grinding the rep up in a particular area, you don't have to worry about it. You can just sell it all. And that is 5.
Well met.
Task limit reached for the day. Alright, so second watcher Heathstone. Bree, Svanner, and Penglir. Where's Penglir? Penglir. Ah, he's in Dweilond. Alright, we ride back to Thrassy's Lodge. Currently into Elder Scroll V Skyrim Special Edition. I have played a lot of Skyrim, and I've never, despite having played a lot of Skyrim, I've never gotten that far into it. Because every time I pick it up and feel like playing, I create a new character, I play for 8 or 10 or 12 or even 20 hours. And I realize I've done basically nothing on the main story quest, and I despair. And it's not just by any means Skyrim. That's a really good descriptor for me for any RPG, but more generally any game where I've got lots and lots of options. My brain processes things in such a way that I must do all of them. And that doesn't work great for a game that's got a whole bunch of side quests. So the same thing has happened with me for Baldur's Gate 3, as an example. Probably got 6 or 8 times I've started the game, played for some number of hours, and didn't know what to do, and something maybe interrupted, or I just was completely paralyzed by analysis paralysis, and yeah, that was it. We can't ride to Dweilond, can we? We can ride to Dweilond.
And your families.
Ah, I have not been to Dweilond, so we can't ride there unless I want to spend mithril coins. I don't think so. I have been playing a good amount on stream of late of Avowed, which is obviously a game that got a lot of inspiration from Skyrim and other games like it. It's pretty good. It's not a great game, certainly not a groundbreaking game, but I enjoyed it. Have been enjoying it. All right, Svanner, we're going to rescue Averthal. You ready, Svanner? Here we go.
Avorthal had been moved from the Dowerhand encampment to a ship preparing to depart for an unknown port in the north. His rescue is paramount to maintaining peace in Eregluin.
Yeah, the new PoE season, I would expect so. I mean, unless there's something else specific that's, on my radar at that same time, I would expect so. But we still don't have. They've extended the event out until at least like the end of April, I think. So we're looking at least May. Like you some ESO, but the latest update out of space on your PC, so you're thinking of reinstalling it on an external HD. One of the things that I do, because I run out of space, and if I don't do anything about it, I will completely fill up the drive, is I have an external drive. It's big. It was cheap, but it's slow. So what I will do is anything I'm not playing, if I can remember, I'll make a copy on the external drive, and then I can delete it and install whatever else I need. And when the time comes, it's faster for me to copy it over from the big slow drive to the faster, not quite as big, internal SSD. Oh, I'm sure that's where Ziz makes his money. So yes, I have no doubt that Ziz will be providing assistance. We still have no idea as to how big, how impressive, say, that it's going to be. I've held for a while now that with PoE 2 being their primary, the thing they're primarily paying attention to, that I expect that any future leagues for PoE 1 will be one of two things. They'll either be really minimal, or they will be a copy of the last league that they brought out in PoE 2. I would not expect PoE 1 and PoE 2 leagues to be entirely different. I would expect them, the way that some of the PoE 1 former league mechanics are now parts of PoE 2, I would expect the same thing going forward. That the new stuff will appear in PoE 2 first, and then PoE 1 will get either basically the same thing or a slightly slimmed down version of it. Oh, I have to defend him. I always love defending characters. You know? Alright, where are they? I have successfully defended him. That was it. Imagine the next PoE 2 season is Tane stopping on doorways. Well, I remember Tane. That was Metamorph League, I think. I liked Metamorph League.
The shadow has risen.
Well, that was easy.
May go on.
I mean, Metamorph League was definitely a league where if you chose to, you could get yourself murdered. He was always blocking past... Oh, yeah, that's true.
Greetings. Could I speak with you a moment?
Talk to Inglefur outside of Rathtarag. Tarag, sorry. Rathtarag. Over there. That's him? That is him. Let's see. At the level I'm at, I'm going to head to Dweilond first and talk to whoever it is I have to talk to down there. Panglir, I think. But first we're going to grab the rowan branches. We are off to see the elves, Mr. Frodo. Blah, elves. I think elves, the only thing I can think of is Ash in Army of Darkness. Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. Seems to me, looking around, you ain't lord of nothing but Jack and shit. And Jack left town. Bruce Campbell. And Sam Raimi. Old guy movie reference, I know. You kids today. Blah, blah, blah. Beep. There he is. Panglir. Is this going to get me to level 15? Personal house, which you cannot buy right now for some length of time because the transfers are broken. So they don't want to mess up some of the functions by allowing people to buy houses yet. +1 agility. Hey, these are exactly the boots I already have, just with a different name. Well, one set is called Grimkel, and the other is Clarant. Well, the elf ones can go fish. I will continue to wear the dwarf ones, and we'll sell these. I have new mail. A gift for a homeowner. Which I am not. I got a lot of crap in here. Another new mail. Pressing matters from Flambard Took. That's a questie. We'll accept the quest. That's 3 quests for Bree. To whom can I sell some crap?
How may I be of service to you?
You can buy a bunch of crap from me. Not that, not that. Sure. I want to keep the resin, or resin. Keep that. Keep that. Sell. Sell. Blueberry muffins. Sell. Sell, sell. I want to open that up. Come on, man. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, man. The old eyes, I'm losing it. That one I wanted to open and keep. Isn't there another one I want? Oh, there we go. Heavy cloth recipe. Yes, sell. I think I would like to wear those. And so I will. Sell. Agility, less, and less than the things I already have, so I'm going to have to say that's probably a no. Hold on to that. Sell, sell. I just got so much crap in my bags, you know? Sometimes you got too much crap in your bags. Got a shitload of dirty wings. Oh, there's some lovely filth down here, Dennis. That's an old guy movie reference. All right, there we go. And the pony point is over here. Stable. Should be right up there. All right, we need to go to the place just south of Gondaman, so we will go to Gondaman. Oh, no fast travel. So we get 3 minutes of me riding a horse. What can I do to keep you guys amused? I could dance. Never mind. Sing? No. Recite some poetry? How about this? A poem. Let's see. 6 lines, cleverly rhymed, about a haircut. Every word beginning with the letter S. Are you ready? Seduced, Shaggy Samson snored. She scissored short. Sorely shorn, soon shackled slave, Samson sighed. Silently scheming, sightlessly seeking some savage, spectacular suicide. And finish. Thank you. I made it up on the spur of the moment. He's lying. I memorized that when I was in college. I did competitive speaking, which probably won't surprise you given how full of bullshit I am. It's also called forensics, speech and debate. And there are a number of different events. And one of the events is oral interpretation, don't say it, of poetry, also prose. And I did a poetry program on the poetry of the absurd that came within 1 point of making the finals at nationals. And that was one of the poems. It's actually translated from Polish. The original was written by Stanislaw Lem. And it's from a collection of stories he wrote called The Siberiad. The Hunter's Path. This'll get me medium armor. Better medium armor than I've got. Talk to Scythia Laney. If memory serves, she's in Bree. Yeah, she's at Adso's camp outside of Bree. They kind of want me to go to Bree. Okay, here comes the noise I mentioned earlier. There you go. Let's see. Other bits of poetry that were in that Poetry of the Absurd piece I did were I sit on the floor and pick my nose, which is from a parody of The Lord of the Rings called Board of the Rings. There was a poem in there by Monty Python, which I still remember. It's called Port Shoem by the Speverin Runer. I've a Gauss and Harden in the country. An ace I call my plone. A treat I can replace too when I bead to knee alone. Yes, caterfly and butterpillar perch on beefy low, and I listen to the dats and cogs as they mark, and they beow. Yes, Witcher here is wonderful. There is no weed for nerds, while silling by my window flutter biny little turds. That would have been memorized in like 85. Fuck me, 40 years ago? Wow. Monty Python was the first movie your husband showed you when your English was good enough. I'm not sure it's a great one to learn English on, but it's certainly a great movie. Holy Grail, probably. Personally, while I love Holy Grail, I have to say I have a slightly higher opinion on Life of Brian. Also good, of course, Meaning of Life, and now for something completely different. I have to defeat 8 melee goblins and 8 ranged goblins in Wrath Tarag. Okay. And they're all down here. Yeah, so it is fair to say I am a bit of a Monty Python nut. It first appeared, Python first aired, at least in the San Francisco Bay Area, in 1976 or 77. Oh, Nerd Plus. Your English is coming along fine, by the way. Because I was a fan of English humor to begin with, I knew it was something I wanted to watch, and I watched from the first episode. And I had the same English teacher, first class of the day, for my junior and senior years of high school, and she could never figure out why we were so fucking crazy on, I think it was, I can't remember. I think that Monty Python was on Thursdays, and so we were bonkers on Fridays, and she could never figure out why. It's because a bunch of us had watched Monty Python the night before. Oh, I'm the alpha nerd around here, I can guarantee you that. Alright, I am killing goobies. And they do not appreciate my efforts. Ooh, we want to get the sapper. The sapper is bad in that, well, he's not that bad if you one-shot him, but he's bad in that he carries basically a flaming explosive that can hurt, even at lower levels. Mental illness nerd knows a lot about mental illnesses for no reason. Sometimes something catches your interest. Sadly, in America, for instance, one of the things that a lot of guys, well, not just guys, a lot of people have interest in is serial killers. Now, it's kind of natural because it's natural to wonder what makes a person like that, because that's so alien to most of us. But there are an awful lot of serial killer nerds. So yeah, if something grabs your interest, it's perfectly normal. Even if the thing you're interested in, isn't normal. What do I need to kill? I need to kill 4 more ranged gobbies. That's a sapper. I think they're considered ranged. They are considered ranged. That one's considered dead. See? He's just burning the ground. Stupid goblins. Oh. Hi, Gazrep. Jerk. Have a heart seeker. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I wasn't paying attention. I died at level 15. There goes my deathless. I didn't even notice. I was in the fire, I think. In mental illnesses caused by work for some reason. I can't imagine why. How could work ever give someone a mental illness? That just doesn't make any sense at all. Once upon a time, I had a job that I found very, very stressful. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do about it. And I got home from work one day and was trying to write myself a note about something. And I picked up the pen and dropped it, and picked it up and dropped it, and picked it up and dropped it. And I realized my hands were shaking because I was so stressed. And a couple weeks later, I quit the job. Because I just didn't need that stress in my life. Was I in fire? I guess maybe I was just on low health? I don't see how I died. Yeah, it was the fire. I was in the fire. I didn't notice I was in the fire. I was standing close to it, but I didn't think I was in it. And actually, that's the last job I ever had. And that's another client disconnect. So, sadly, the death is going to count. But I wasn't standing in the fire. I just didn't notice that I was on fire. Well, not according to the game. And the reason, generally speaking, although I hate dying in games, generally, avoid it as much as I possibly can. I am somewhat risk averse in games. Is you get a title. So I'm going to miss out on 2 titles, actually. There's one, I think, at 17, and the last one's at 20. But like most Lord of the Rings Online players, I am especially risk averse before level 20. You'd like to get the title because there's no way to get it other than re-rolling the character. They have cleared out this place. I'm still looking for 4 more ranged goblins. And they're presumably doing the same. Well, there's one. I actually had forgotten that I had rebound my X key to mount and dismount. Because that's what I have it in most games. I don't think that's a ranged one. Nope, that's not a ranged one. That's not a ranged one. That's not a ranged one. That's a stinger. That's a ranged one, I think. One more to go. Don't think that's... It is a gobby, but it's just a vanilla gobby. You know, if they're not the strawberry goblins, I just don't care for them. Milk Eye, Snow Spinner. Another Snow Spinner. Yeah, I didn't think they went that far north or south, I should say, in that direction. Need one more ranged goddamn gobby. Well, they just come sprinting out at me like a pair of jerks. Oh, that's a stinger. That'll be the last one I need. Yep. Oh well, no deathless for this guy. Not a big deal, but still irksome. Alright, that's back to the hunting lodge, Thrassy's place. I did myself no favors, though, with the death. I forgot to do a thing that I should have done. It's not as aesthetically pleasing, and that's to drag my frame and the target frame down to about here and here, where they're in your center of field of view, so you can actually see when you're on fire, let's say. That's one of my biggest issues, actually, with Guild Wars 2, a game which generally I hold in extremely high esteem, is the inability to, let's say, improve playability by moving around the UI elements. Because the UI elements are down here at the bottom for things like buffs and debuffs, and the icons are tiny, and you have to mouse over to see what they do if you don't recognize it immediately. And it's just, it really, really makes things difficult, unnecessarily.
Could I speak with you?
Talk to Langloss and defeat Skorgrim. Light armor, we don't use that around here. Medium armor that gives might, bleep off. Agility, yeah, I'll probably end up using that one. Probably end up using that as well as my main hand. So we'll take that one actually instead. Alright, let's go. If I die again now, it doesn't matter. Follow you! Yeah, I'll follow you. I'm following you. Averthal, I was starting to think you were leaving all the goblins to me. So we've got Athal and Averthal. Seriously? Somewhere in there, did I get a level? I did. A fine hit. A palpable hit? Yeah, preparing a fresh attack. Be ready. Oh, I fell on my keys. Kill them! Gobbies. Longbeard champion. Well, you can't even name him? Come on, he's a dwarf. He deserves a name. Matthew Stouthand is in trouble. Lead the way, Master Dwarf, and we will follow. Matthew? Doesn't look like he's in trouble. He just killed 2 of them at once. Oh, we've got baddies. Catch 2. Die! Oh, that's the son of a bitch that killed me. After he was already dead. Because I was burning. No, these guys are evidently fireproof. I should have known to wear my my fireproof armor. Oh well. That guy appears to have gotten stuck. Oh, it's another sapper. No. No. Son of a bitch. My asbestos armor is what I was trying to say. The day is not won yet. There are more goblins ahead. You should rest a moment, though, before pressing ahead.
Stay a moment.
Wait, something is not right here. Get rid of those goblin spearmen. All right, we're following Aberthal. Spearmen? It looked like a whole bunch of archers. Ugh. All right, we're following Aberthal. Thank you, Aberthal, for eating the fire for me. Thing with sappers is you have to shoot them. That'll make them drop their explosive. Sapper, so... Fire, smoke she is arising. Elf Hunter, we've got Elf Champion, we've got some Longbeards. Aberthal, the goblins have captured a woman. Oh, I wonder who that could be. Sarah Oakhart! Any Lantro players around know about Sarah Oakhart. She's everybody's favorite. By which I mean we all hate her. Did I say that out loud? Aberthal.
The shadow must fall.
The shadow must fall. The shadow always falls. You just have the light hit you and the shadow falls behind you. In reference to the light source. I like big crits, and I cannot lie. Got him. Did gobies. Oh, well. Good old Sarah Oakhart, by which I mean not good at all. She's old. You're most welcome. You should leave this place at once. That's faster than Sarah Oakhart moves in the entire rest of the game, I'll have you note. When you have to escort her out of bad places, she walks slower than character walk. Aberthal, no, stay back. It's a trap. Hold my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Skorgrim Dowerhand. Dead body inhabited by a evil spirit. This has been an amusing exercise, but now it is over. Ered Luin is weak, and that is enough. I have business now in Breeland. War is coming, and soon all of Middle-earth shall burn. You are defeated, Skorgrim. The dwarves and elves stand against you. Now you can kill them. More enemies. What a shock. Not actually shocked. One thing you can pretty much count on gobbies, since there's always more gobbies. More enemies are upon us. Oh, dude, that's just rude. I was looking the other way and you attacked me from behind. This is why nobody likes you guys. Father, how badly are you hurt? Do not worry about me, my son. I fear for the lands to the south.
Sweet-eyed melon.
Sweet-eyed melon balls.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long.
Volume's a little high.
I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire.
Sorry.
Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
Thrassy's Lodge. Langless.
What do you need?
We're going to take Skorgrim's Scourge.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Talk to Barlaman Butterbur, and we've got Find Elvelion, the elf sword. Where? I'm not going back up there. Screw that. Cancel it. Yeah. Suck on that, elves. Stupid elves. I laugh at you. Talk to Gaitha. Oh, that's right. She's in Bree as well. So, we're going to teleport back to Freren's Court in front of Thorin's Hall. We're going to catch a fast pony to Bree. Reps. Thorin's Hall. We're still only neutral, despite the fact, that we've done all these quests for them. We're still not even friends or acquaintances. We're neutral with Thorin's Hall. All I can say is, these dwarves, screw these guys. They're elf friends. And what kind of self-respecting dwarf would have anything to do with an elf? Bree, please. Pardon the yawn. Old man. And poof. Welcome to Bree.
How can I be of service?
Talk to Barlam and Butterbur. I have 2 quests now to talk to Barlam and Butterbur. Not Butterbeer. You Harry Potter weirdos. Butterbur. Note, a guy who's read Lord of the Rings more than 40 times is calling the people who've read Harry Potter weirdos. By the way, I've read Harry Potter. We'll go ahead and set our milestone here to Bree. At the sign of the prancing pony. Yeah, well, you were. And I was too called out, so. Talk to Strider. One of them rangers. We just call him Strider. Got a bunch more stuff to turn in here in town. That's the VIP rewards, which I already have. Which aren't anything special. I mean, they're cool.
Greetings.
Bring a letter to Flambard Took in Bray. Fool Took! As if there were any other kind of Took.
Hello, friend. Could you help me?
Speaking with the housing brokers, I don't think so, because ain't no housing right now. Broker's office? Oh. Yeah, this is the housing thing. Cut it out, guys. Ain't no housing right now. Did I not just tell you that? Are they not listening to me? I swear to goodness, it sometimes seems like the NPCs in the games don't actually listen to the words coming out of my mouth. It's frustrating. It's the mayor, Graham Tenderlarch.
What can I do for you? Stay a moment.
All right, that is a quest that is for later. Remove that from the tracker. I think 15 is high enough. I can get my my last name. Yep, level 15. I am Bone Dome Kegslayer of Mordor. Pleased to meet you. Oh, that's not it. I think this is the same. Yeah. Basically, the real estate ledger for getting homes. But homes are disabled right now because of the difficulty Flambard took. Because of the difficulty in people managing to transfer the characters over from they're not yet saying that they're going to shut down those servers. They're going to shut down those servers. They're saying, well, we're going to keep them up for the time being. In other words, no, you're not going to keep them up. No, we're not going to keep them up.
A lovely day, isn't it?
And He's got a quest. Oh, we got a number of quests for the Men of Bree. Gathering ancient
Would
texts.
you do something for me?
Make a rubbing of ancient text. Oh my. Gathering the shards. These are all red difficulty, so they're basically, those are level 20
Would you do
quests.
something for me?
About guaranteed to kill me. Multiple times. Each.
Could I speak with you a moment? Would you do something?
These are in the Barrow Downs, which you really didn't get to see much of, if anything, in the Lord of the Rings movies. So
I'll take a moment of your time.
if your primary knowledge of the Lord of the Rings is through the movies, you wouldn't know about the Barrowlands. Oh, we've got a lost shade. Can I help you find something, sir? Sir? You look lost and transparent. Have a great day, sir. Strider. And Adso. I'm going to head out to Adso's camp. And get the class quest for Hunter. Doesn't give an awesome busted ass bow, but you know. Give me just a second, guys. Something needs doing. Bot deleted and banned. Right. Every day, pretty much. And frankly, the messages are really, really easy to detect. I can only hope that MMO companies will expend the relatively small amount of time and effort required to train an AI to know when it's a spam message. For instance, I'm sure this exact same account has sent the exact same message out to hundreds of people. And if you had even an idiotic implementation of AI, you should be able to write rules. Hell, you don't need AI to write rules to recognize that kind of abuse. You just need to care enough. Evidently, they don't. Sure as hell Twitch doesn't. Although they probably, to be perfectly fair, they probably don't have the competence to write even a simple algorithm for detecting that kind of thing. There's little evidence that they have technically... Not fair to say they don't have technically capable people. They don't have technically adept people. Or simply they don't give a shit, which is probably more likely. Oh, you don't have to worry about corporations and stuff doing AI software to see how people look naked. Not me. No one's going to write software to see how I look naked. Actually, that's not entirely true. A friend of mine fed my face in to an AI and then did some parody stuff of me. There's a picture of me with a six-pack abs and huge muscles, and another one of me in basically kicking back and enjoying an adult leisure beverage at a cyberpunk bar. But you can the people are doing the how to see what people look like naked AI. People are doing that on their own. That's out in the freeware areas.
What do you need?
Who is it I've got to talk to? That's the one. Gith. Laney. Githa. Journey with Githa Laney into the Old Forest. Is this an instance? Oh, this one. This one's kind of long. Yeah, I don't think I want to go into that one just yet. Pick of you with a mustache, but that wasn't AI. An actual mustache? A wax mustache? I'm not sure if they sell those anymore. They used to sell wax mustaches that had chewable wax as a candy for a kid. I never understood the wax as being a fun thing to chew compared to, say, gum, even as a kid.
If you need something, speak up.
The honed axe can go. Tasks in Breland. Arid Lewin and Swanfleet. Get rid of that. If they're not Breland, they can go. So that's going to open up a fair amount of money. Maybe it's a real mustache and I have too much Italian in your blood. That's perfectly fine. I'm certainly not going to mock somebody for that. I mean, I'm bald. I've been bald since I was 20. Nature is cruel. I don't have to be. Not doing jeweler. Shire and Arid Lewin. Breland, I'll keep that. Shire. Freed up some more inventory space. Look at that. It's just copious amounts of... It's not really that much. No, I spent a good deal of time dating a woman who felt she had a mustache, and she bleached it regularly.
How can I be of service?
I never noticed while we were kissing, I've got to say. I mean, it wasn't like, say, this, which, by the way, needs to get trimmed. That's going to happen in the next couple of days. Pardon me on again. I didn't talk to Ad, so... Well, it's fine. We have to do quests for him, I think, before we can... Go into the bank, buy a little more bank space, and we can dump crap in our bank and free up more inventory.
Hello there.
Hi, how you doing? I would like to add some more space, please. I have 335 silver. I don't have enough for another batch, but thank you. Those are my 16 years of gift boxes. Every character I create gets another batch. All right, so those can sell. Pardon me for a second. I'm moving stuff around here as I attempt to... I was going to say attempt to get my shit together, but we ain't got time for that amount of work. Okay, I can't use that one yet. Gift for the homeowner. No, we don't need that, but there was another Armor of the Isengard Dispeller. We can toss that away. Hauberk of Hammerhand. We can toss that. Hauberk of the Mithril Guard. I was holding on to those until I saw whether or not I was going to have all of the access. This is not quite as good. All of the access to the shared inventory. The shared, basically shared storage and the wardrobe storage and that kind of stuff. And I do. So these things that I already have saved in the wardrobe, most particularly, I can throw out. I don't remember which steed that is. I've added another steed. And this is the gift for the new Wanderer. This is the box that has, every time you hit a certain level, you can open this box and you'll get some stuff and you'll get a box that's higher level. Got more potions and stuff. All right. Those are we're going to get rid of. I'll need to figure out what I want to do with Collector's Edition bonus items, Collector's Edition bonus items, and Collector's Edition bonus items. For now, we can put those into the storage. What's in the box? Hey, fat buddy, how you doing? I envied your normal life. I guess envy is my sin. I continue to rearrange stuff. I'm not a homeowner. I didn't buy a home, guys. Stop calling me that. All right, we've got stuff rearranged enough. I think I'm going to call it an evening here. So for tomorrow, I'm not sure what my plan is. Honestly, I'm not. Might stream, in which case I'll be streaming either Latro or possibly do a key farm for Guild Wars 2. On Tuesday, the new content drops for Guild Wars 2's Janther Wilds expansion. It's a new map, probably about half of a map. New storyline stuff, new mastery, a fair amount of stuff. Hopefully it's good. Please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't suck. And that launches at 9 p.m. Pacific time. I doubt I'll be starting that early. Most likely is probably 10 or 10:30 or 11 my time. And then streaming probably for a few hours, taking a break, and then coming back at the regular time to stream more of it. That's the most likely thing for Tuesday. And then for some number of days afterwards. Hopefully it's way, way, way better than the last content drop 3 months ago, which was one of the biggest disappointments I've ever had with Guild Wars 2. So, guys, yeah, don't suck, don't suck, don't suck. Anyway, back either tomorrow or Tuesday. I would say odds are decent, above average, more than 50% that I'll be back tomorrow. But if not, Tuesday for sure. Again, as always, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I am back tomorrow or Tuesday. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Sunday night goes great. And as always, because I like to set an achievable goal for the people who choose to hang out here, I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. Back tomorrow. Have a great night tonight. Take care and ciao for now. Good night, guys.